Sometimes I just love when I'm proven to be right. When Ofsted announced the big listen, I made a video talking about it and I made a little prediction, and I'm just going to play you what I said because I keep the receipts. I can't help but think this is just a massive PR stunt where they are going to use the few positive responses to reinforce that what they're doing is good and working, and therefore little to no change is actually going to happen. And would you guess what's happened? So yeah, not only are they not bothering to take on board anything that anyone working in education has actually said, they're not even releasing what people said in their big listen. They are refusing to publish data showing how many people support its new report card inspections, even though Ofsted themselves say this. In their values, they say they will always consider the views of professionals and policymakers. And down here it says, we are transparent. Our approach to regulation and inspection is open to scrutiny, unless it doesn't go with your narrative. So if Ofsted can't even follow their own flipping values, what hope have school staff got that when they get inspected, an inspector's going to come and be fair and be consistent and follow the Ofsted guidance? So Ofsted, with their big listen, got 6,500 responses, 3/4 of which were from education professionals, 20% were from parents and carers. But which one do you think Ofsted have decided to focus on? Oh, another point here. Do you know when people say, oh, you can't blame Ofsted for workload? Ofsted don't increase workload. This is exactly what they've done with this big listen, because it took time and effort for staff to work through the 102 open-ended questions for it to then just be completely ignored. All they actually did was just give it this sentiment code to indicate whether it was positive or negative, neutral or irrelevant. But you know, Ofsted are really reforming themselves. It sort of reminds me of some of the stories we've been sent from teachers who clearly work for some really toxic leaders. You know, when it's like, oh, we're going to do an anonymous well-being survey. So all the teachers think, okay, I'll fill this in. I'll be honest. Maybe we just need less workload, more time to improve our well-being. Submit these answers. Then the leadership go absolutely off their rocker because they can't take any criticism and basically ignore it all, increase workload, but go, tell you what we'll do, guys, we'll do a yoga staff meeting. This is the same sort of vibes. In February, 75% of teachers supported removing single word headline grades, but that has now plunged to 36% after Ofsted have published their new reforms. Because we all know nothing's changing, things are only getting worse. Why? Because Ofsted are incapable of reforming themselves. And if nothing proves that more than what they've announced this week, I don't know what does. But they'll carry on spinning it. Ofsted said Oliver had a positive call with 900 school leaders this week and he's looking forward to working with the sector in the months ahead to ensure a safe and secure introduction of the renewed framework. Let's just jump back to that video and remind ourselves what I said about Ofsted. But with this, and having looked into it and read some of the questions, I'm starting to think, is this just all talk, no action? All fart, no poo? I think at this point the best thing Ofsted could probably do is deep dive into a bin. The detrimental impact they have on this profession, I think they are the main reason why recruitment's at an all-time low, retention is at an all-time low, workloads through the roof, and as a consequence well-being is really poor, morale in education is bad.